Yo! What's up, internet? This is a Star War, the Acolyte. It's more of an interpersonal battle between a few people. It's not so much a war. It's more like 3 or 4 individuals now that most of the characters in the show have died.
Wow.
My name's Nerdy.
Rough, and I'm Clarus.
And this is Season 1, Episode 6 of The Acolyte. Osha is with Qimir, who maybe has a different name, or maybe his name is Qimir. I think we're all going to call him Qimir, because I'm not calling him the Stranger.
No.
I'm not.
No.
It's Qimir.
Yeah.
It's Manny Jacinto. It's Jason Mendoza. It's
Yes.
Blake Jordals. And this is my wife.
Sup?
Sorry, I stole the whole intro there.
That's fine. Go for it.
We're
gonna watch this thing.
We're gonna watch this thing. I really hope that this episode reveals things, but I'm a little worried it's just gonna make more questions. And they're like, here's my thing with the Acolyte right now. I thought last episode was great. Loved the lightsaber fighting. I thought that I've watched the helmet butt of the lightsaber maybe 1,000 times this week. It's so cool.
Because it's all over Twitter.
I really, really like the 5 was great. People who dislike the rest of the show said 6 is good. Right? We're watching in the morning. Everyone else saw it last night.
Mm-hmm.
I want this show to start nailing the story stuff.
Yeah.
And not just looking to Soul to carry it.
Yeah.
And to Qimir to carry it. Because those 2 boys are kind of carrying it right now.
Yeah.
I want the plot to like really fucking get me today, so let's get into it.
I have faith.
You ready?
Yeah.
I just talked so much. Did you have anything to add?
No, I'm good. Let's do it.
Good talk. If you want the Blake reaction, go to patreon.com/nerdynightly. But if you don't, stay here, because you're already here. And we're about to go to a galaxy far. Well, actually, we're in LA. Skywalker Ranch is like up the road, so not that far away.
Where is she? Your sister.
She's gone.
Soul sends this whole show thinking people are dead who aren't dead.
Pretty much, yeah.
I missed the blom from Bad Batch.
Oh.
Ba 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 ba, and then it would be the Bad Batch. It's cool.
Hey, you got your brown.
I got my wow. I too would drink mysterious coffee. I get it.
You're like, as long as it's got caffeine in it.
And if it's poisoned, great, honestly. I do love that Qimir lives in a cave that's like one of those like romance hotel rooms that has the hot tub right next to the bed.
Yeah.
And you're like, how does this not cause mold? Safety railings. Leslie Headland has never seen Star Wars. Because the one thing we do not have in the galaxy far, far away is safety railings on anything.
No.
Oh my god, I bet.
OSHA violation?
Yeah. Fuck you. If this is a first video watching of us, I'm kidding. Not
really.
Angry for no reason.
That should be a short though.
Yeah. Unknown planet.
Great.
Helpful. Huh. I don't think they're gonna sell a lot of toys out of that one.
No.
She seems slightly nonplussed about the fact that she seems kind of just chill.
Yeah, after watching that guy murder people that she loves.
Yeah. If I just saw a guy that like murdered 2 people in front of me, I wouldn't just like kind of stare at him slowly.
I must speak to Master Vanestra.
I hope she's got, double-sided tape to keep those bangs over her tattoo.
Maybe she can use force cover-up.
Oh.
Oh, she's going for it.
Guess it's not gonna matter.
She's like, I get to fly a starship? I guess I won't murder you just yet.
Does she think that by killing Soul that, like, Osha will like her more?
I have no idea. You know, he's so damn good. And I bet if he wasn't blinded by this grief, he would know that that's not Osha. Right?
Mm-hmm.
The whole plot comes down to you, my guy. Only Basil can save the day. Okay. He just needed a charging pad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I worked like that.
I think it's the first time we've seen a droid, like, actually need to be charged.
No, there's an episode of the Clone Wars where the droids are in the middle of a desert and they're gonna die.
Yeah. Good pull.
Yeah.
Is it the first live action charge in Star Wars, though? Oh my god. Is he just nude?
Yeah?
How close to House of the Dragon is this about to get? Oh, see, he was in the hot tub earlier and now he's cold plunging. This is good for his muscular, you know, circulatory system stuff. I love that he just kind of took her to a really cool Airbnb.
If you're not gonna join me, I'd like to put my clothes back on.
Did he just offer her to go skinny dipping?
I guess.
That scar is wild.
A special relationship, isn't it? Master and pupil.
He's great.
Yeah.
Honestly, Manny Jacinto might come away as the MVP of this show.
Right?
Just for the difference between that first shop scene and now, like...
Do you want to take a look?
Give me a couple minutes.
Oh no.
I guess May didn't learn ship stuff.
Shit stuff.
Prepare a rescue team to depart for the planet Kofar immediately.
How do you know where he is?
I sent him there.
Vanessa Roy, you done fucked up. Oh no.
Yeah.
You speak as if you were a Jedi.
It was a really long time ago.
How fucking old is he? That Soul wouldn't recognize him.
I'd start swimming if you want to make it to the ship before sundown. Or you could wait for the tide to go out. You hungry?
Fuck, food? I don't know, I can turn down food.
You know what? You got me.
I know. I guess I'm a Sith. Oops.
Hey, if we're eating good.
The dark side does offer cookies,
Yeah.
man.
What if I reset you to factory settings?
Wow, just casual murder.
I do love that the factory settings reset is just the iPhone one. It's so fast, too. That was like 2 seconds. Yeah, Pip's just dead now, right?
Yeah.
She's evil as fuck.
Yeah. Wow. I was not expecting that.
She is the bad guy. Maybe, kind of.
Yeah, but then she was like, just kidding, I don't want to be the bad guy. Right?
I don't know. As much as I think Amanda Stenberg plays May well. I don't really get the flip-floppy kind of nature of the character.
I don't understand her motivation.
Fear. Loss. Desire.
That's the path to the dark side.
He is so horny.
Yeah.
You killed Yord.
A man who didn't hesitate to turn you in for a crime you didn't commit.
You killed Jackie.
He didn't know that. He had a wit.
Why do you love people who can only go so far? Who can't go as deep as you can?
I'm sorry, I have the most dirtiest mind.
Like, wow, what the fuck?
Why do you love people who can only go so far, who can't go as deep as you can? And my brain immediately goes to, I have a big dick.
Yeah.
Fuck me, man.
Why aren't you a Jedi, Osha?
Because I failed!
But when you lose everything, that's when you're finally free.
I was hoping for a little more context from that scene.
Yeah.
The show loves to speak around things.
Mm-hmm.
You get nauseous when you travel through hyperspace?
I don't get sick. I find it unsettling.
Yeah.
Uncharted environment, you
I
don't...
need to handle this personally. I hope that is all right with you.
Okay.
So she's got to know.
She's got to know something,
Yeah.
right? I mean, we know she has a lightsaber whip from the trailer, right? So if the fucking scars on his back are that she whipped him with a lightsaber, the show's gonna get dark real fast. The show really wants the Jedi to be bad guys so bad.
Yeah.
Although I'm making that up. That might not be what happened.
Have you told me everything that happened on Brentalk? You can tell me.
Let's go. This fucking show's allergic to moving the plot forward.
I know. It's like Attack on Titan all over again.
I know.
Or like, just fucking say the thing. Like, because at a certain point it just gets annoying.
Identify yourself.
I am a little bit
My name
annoyed
is-
by it at this point. Oh, we figured it out.
Oh yeah, he knew. He knew.
Or Basil told him.
The rescue team is on their way. Leave your transponder on.
Ooh.
The fuck does that mean?
He has May with him now. He doesn't know what to do about it. But he doesn't want to kill her. Right? That was close. They almost...
Yeah.
That's another great ship design. The both this and the other one have almost sort of the Klingon front with the like attack.
Birds of Prey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was in there somewhere.
If the Jedi had been anywhere near that colony, that could explain a large amount of casualties.
It could. This way.
I kind of love Mog. He's just like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
I don't have enough power to like say anything, but
Yeah.
every time the camera pans off him, he's like,
It's like,
"Girl, you sus as fuck."
yeah.
He's sort of the audience's like transplant into these scenes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The power of two.
Looks like someone stabbed you in the back.
Someone who threw me away.
Your Jedi Master?
God, this show has a lot of mysteries to
Kurtosis.
figure out in 2 episodes.
Handy against lightsabers.
Hey, they named it.
Yeah.
It blocks out all your senses.
So it's just you and the Force.
Interesting.
Nor should you. But you should learn to trust yourself.
Honestly, he's really hot. Like, this pitch might work.
Honestly, yeah, I'm in. I'm in. Food, a hot tub.
He keeps taking his clothes off in front of her, like... If it works for Barney Stinson, it might work for Manny Jacinto, you know?
Has there ever been a Sith pairing that was also fucking?
I have no idea. I really don't.
Disney would never.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ, Disney!
Wow.
Welcome to Disney Plus, where we hard cut to dead children. Oh, wow.
They're gonna find out real quick that those are lightsaber wounds.
Not that one. I love that they don't pen over the bodies of the other people who are never named.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they're there. How the fuck did they... Oh, no, wait. They didn't die in that. Right. I'm dumb.
R.I.P. Plo Koon, you know.
No sign of Osha or her twin. They must have survived somehow.
Cal Kestis would be really useful right now.
True.
His sole aim was to leave no survivors.
Okay, the lightsaber whip is cool as shit.
Yeah.
I don't know how the fuck you wield it, but...
You don't think Master Soul was responsible?
That is quite the accusation.
I mean, it was a question.
Saul also made the call.
But if he did this, why would he send us a distress signal?
Yeah.
Great question. I'm surprised they didn't go in and see Kelnaka.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big piece of the puzzle there for Nestra. Because they don't know that Kelnaka's dead, and so them being like, what powerful Jedi that's been hiding in the woods for years might have done this?
It'd be good to confirm it wasn't Kalnaka, yeah.
Yeah.
What I would say to you if I ever got the opportunity. So you're going to listen.
Oh!
Oh my god.
I thought the episode was about to end.
I mean, it is, right? Like, I don't think we're getting any answers. Are they in a cortosis mine?
That's what it looks like, but I thought that it was really volatile to mine, at least from the stuff I've seen people sharing about it.
Yeah, I'd never heard about it before. Obviously, if you watch our reaction last week, I'd never heard of cortosis before.
Yeah.
I haven't read the comics that it's in, but...
Okay.
Well, that's the episode. Interesting.
It was a cool last moment, starting off on like positive stuff.
I think the Qimir, I actually really like the Qimir, Osha. I like the Qimir side of it. I really like.
I do too.
I think that one of this show's struggles. Oh, there's a few that I want to mention, but I don't really get a sense of like Osha as a person.
No idea.
And so I don't like. I don't know. Osha just is so present in scenes, and that's it. Like that's kind of the extent of their character. I never got the vibe that they were angry in the first half of the show. They don't have any. There is no other than that one scene where they were like, because I failed, right? This one blow up. It doesn't feel like there's anything simmering under the surface. It doesn't feel like they care about very much.
Well, and that's why like I wish I cared about her more, because just right now I have no real strong connections to anyone. Like
when Anakin was falling to the dark side in the original or in the prequel trilogy, right? There were early signs, even in Phantom Menace when he's a child.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, this kid is a little off.
Yeah.
Right? Like this kid, and especially in Attack of the Clones, I have lots to say about Attack of the Clones, but I think that one of the compliments that I would always levy at it is that Hayden Christensen's build up from the beginning of that movie, from the almost assassination on Padme to when he kills the Tuscans, the build up of the character arc there is slow and really intentional across the entire thing. And here he's looking at Osha being like that anger, that all of those emotions in you. And there's so little happening in Osha.
Yeah, I definitely wish that we had spent more time with her just as a person.
Or that she'd led some of the investigation, or like...
That she had any interest in what was going on.
That she hadn't just tried to leave every time? Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's just, like, kind of unfortunate because I don't really care that much because she doesn't seem to really, like, care that much. Like...
And May is flip-flopping all over the place.
Yeah, so it's really hard to, like, understand what she wants or why. Like, I don't get her either. And then everyone else is, like, shrouded in mystery, which is, like, fine. But this episode, I was hoping for a little bit more.
Yeah, I don't want to say it's filler, because the Qimir stuff...
But it kind of is,
but
because they're just chilling.
You could have started this episode with May... Because nothing is said to May that is of any consequence before Saul realizes it's her, taking the entire episode to reveal that he figured it out and then tie her down, you could have started this episode with her tied down on the table. Like we could have started with Osha waking up and then May waking up tied down and like have that be the duplicity of the dichotomy of them. Yeah. And you don't lose anything because other than I think obviously Saul has some great episodes where he emotes where Qimir or where Soul is feeling. I think that Lee Jung-jae, I think is how you pronounce it. He is by far and away crushing a performance where the dialogue is not helping him at all, but he's crushing it. Yeah. Soul is so. It reminds me of Wheel of Time season 1, where the struggle of the season was that they made this decision to be like, who is to change what the mystery of the first book of Wheel of Time was. And in doing so, the entire season got bogged down in this mystery that made it so that nobody's character could move forward because they were stuck on, we're going to hold off on the mystery. And it feels like that's the problem here, is that nobody can move because the mystery has to be revealed in 8. And nothing else, everything else is just bringing up questions. There are really good mystery shows, in my opinion, have really strong red herrings, which this show doesn't, reveals every episode, right? Yeah. Or a reveal of evidence. And this show doesn't do any of that.
Some answers through the entire thing as opposed to sitting and waiting. And the moment you think that you're going to get some, they cut away and like...
In this episode, they don't even cut away though. They literally are like, let's talk, and then the ship powers down. Okay, it's time to talk, and then the ship powers up. And it's like...
It gets like frustrating after a bit because we have so little information. I think that how information is conveyed and revealed is a weakness of the show, and because nothing really like not much really happened in this episode. Like I feel like I don't have much to say about it. Like,
I really like Manny Jacinto's Qimir stuff.
Yeah,
it is the saving grace of the show for me right now. I think that really since the reveal in the middle of last episode, Qimir is now the only character in the show that I care about at all. Yeah. How is he so old that he was a Jedi before Soul? Because Soul's not young. You know what I mean? Like Soul's got to be at least minimum 40, right? He's had 3 Padawans, right? Like Soul has been around for a long time. So how old is Qimir? What race? I don't know that we've seen a human appearing race in Star Wars that can live that long. I mean, obviously, the dark side can extend your life, but I'm really curious about that. I'm curious what's going to be revealed in next week's flashback.
I'm curious, but I don't care that much, and like that just kind of feels bad. It's like, all right, I'm here, and like I don't think this episode was like awful. Like I just am kind of indifferent on it, which, in my opinion, is almost worse than me being like, upset at something or like mad. Like I'm like, oh wow, I can't stand this. Like the indifference just like feels so. I don't know. I doubt that the show's gonna ever be like memorable. Honestly, the
ending could. I really do think that with how much build up they're doing, the ending could be phenomenal. Maybe. Right? If it's an ending and not just a tease for season 2.
But it's just one of those things where like, the ending might be the only part I care about, so I'll probably never watch it again.
And episode 5, I really did enjoy some of the choreography.
Yeah, the choreography in that fight, but yeah, that's about it. It's just interesting.
I still, because I commented last week, I was like, or the week before, where I was like, when we get the like phantom edit of this that cuts out a lot of this episode can be cut, right? Like a lot of it is just rehashing shit that we already know with Vernestra, because it doesn't reveal anything about her other than she's sus.
Yeah.
Which is interesting, but like I don't know how I feel about a Jedi having whipped her pupil like that.
If that's what it is, yeah.
If that's what it is. It feels like the show's really leaning into that being the reveal, and so maybe it's not. But the show also hasn't been great about red herrings where like the obvious answer has just been correct every time. You know what I mean? Like, I know that some people were like, oh, it's not Qimir under the mask, but obviously it was, right? Like, and he's crushing it. And the difference between him in the shop versus him now, like, what a performance. Mandy Jacinto's performance and Lee Jung-jae's performance, really, they're both crushing it.
Yeah.
But like, why bring up that Vernestra doesn't like hyper speed and then it doesn't matter? Right? Like that wasn't relevant.
Yeah, I don't know.
It might I know that that's cured from the book, so they might just be like saying it because it's in the books.
Maybe.
But
yeah.
It really feels like because the next episode is the other part of the flashback.
Mm-hmm.
There's only one episode to wrap up the main plot now.
Yeah. Exactly. And I just wish that I cared about one of the characters. Like I wish I felt like I was connected to somebody.
I weirdly feel like I am the Qimir.
Well, now like even like a little like I'm starting to, but
I kind of want him to win.
We've only had one episode with him really, like the actual him.
I know, but it was the most like energetic and motivated character work. Like
and I totally get that. I'm just saying like I feel very disconnected from this show, and it's just kind of a letdown.
I think it's the mystery element that does that. I think that it is the show's steadfast commitment to not having any conversation be anything other than a tease that another conversation will happen later.
Yeah.
All of the writing in the show is a tease that something will eventually be revealed.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that for me, like this episode really leaned on that in a way that was kind of unpleasant.
Yeah, not my favorite.
Like emotionally unpleasant. Right?
Not my favorite, but if you like this episode because of the Qimir stuff, because you found it interesting, I can also understand that as well. So yeah. Yeah. All right, 2 left.
If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you don't, hit the dislike button. Leave mean comments down below because the algorithm god is hungry and we must feed her. This episode, that algorithm goddess is Vernestra Rowe.
Sure, yeah.
Because you sus, girl, and we watching you. If you want to follow us on the internet, you can. I'm at Nerdy Nightly.
I'm at Claris Polaris.
May the Force be with you.
Bye, guys.